Hi there, my name is KATIEMERCER VANSCHOOR. This is my Milestone 5 project, AI and Communications Today. I'm going to be making the case for investing in AI tools for Hilton's Corporate Communications Department. This presentation is for CMS 710 Communications Today with Professor Linda Gharib. I first want to get some background information about Hilton. Hilton is a leading global hospitality company made up of 22 world-class brands with 7,500 properties in 126 countries. Its founding vision is to fill the earth with light and warmth of hospitality, and its reputation is of innovation, integrity, and excellence with guests and owners. Hilton has welcomed more than 3 billion guests in 100 years. Now let's go over the justification of investing in AI. Innovation, it's part of our stated reputation. Competition, if we aren't utilizing the latest AI tools, our competition definitely is. It's going to improve our workflow. AI offers a more structured process that delivers faster and higher quality outcomes. Better content. AI can scrape information from a range of internal and external sources so that we have all the facts and details as well as the nuances of our ecosystem. With all that new AI tools, we can break into untapped markets in other countries. And of course, we're going to have better customer service with AI. Utilizing chatbots and virtual assistants, we can definitely improve our customer service. Cost savings, most importantly, instead of investing a huge portion of our budget in outsourcing important tasks like sentiment analysis and social media monitoring, we can do it ourselves with AI. Increase in sales. If we have AI assisting in our workflow, it will help us do more with less, and we can help our bottom line. So the risks of stagnation, weakened competition, customer experience will be affected, lost revenue. So what are the departmental benefits? So we're going to use AI tool ChatGPT. This is so life-changing for us in communications. Text generation. This tool can produce SEO-friendly writing on any subject and any length. The tool's perfect for creating content for social media posts, articles, media releases, and other projects that we have. It's going to allow us to produce quality content in the fraction of the amount of time, increasing our output. This is immediate. Sentiment analysis and social media monitoring. With ChatGPT, we're going to be able to analyze media content for messaging, brand mentions, sentiment, and it's going to help us be more strategic in our communications. Grammarly. This is a spell and grammar checker. This tool is going to check spelling, grammar, tone of voice, readability, and how engaging our copy is. This can help improve our workflow immediately. So the AI tool for translation, DeepL, this is going to allow users to define how specific words or expressions need to be translated. This is going to help us create appropriate content in the 126 countries that Hilton is located. And Fireflies, this helps with meeting notes. It's going to help transcribe those interviews and meeting notes and automate those tasks that would make an employee take a couple of hours of work. So for the implementation considerations, let's implement ChatGPT immediately. This will be helping us immediately with our workflow. Grammarly, implement this tool immediately for everyone in the office. Although we will continue our review process as we utilize Grammarly, we'll transition to fewer responsibilities for our reviewers. DeepL, we need to implement this tool on a trial basis. I would suggest keeping our outsourced entity in place before we implement this tool completely. We need to make sure that we double check what this tool provides. Fireflies, let's implement it immediately. This tool is going to help us. Let's try to make it in addition to the current way of taking our notes. But if this is as efficient as I think it's going to be, let's begin the transformation. Here are the two AI tools that we're going to consider, Jasper AI and Microsoft 365 Copilot. Now, Jasper is AI. It's AI trained to write content 10 times the human speed. Founded in January of 21, this AI tool reads the internet with the power of large language models, or LLMs, and then utilizes copywriting best practices and content frameworks to provide quality content in seconds. Microsoft 365 Copilot is pretty much the same thing. It combines the power of LLMs with business data in the Microsoft Graph and Microsoft 365 apps to turn words into the most powerful productivity tool on the planet. This is what they say. Quality content is produced also in seconds. So Jasper AI, the company knowledge it's going to help us with, it'll safely tap into Hilton's central nervous system to create content that will be used to create better content about our brand. AI-assisted content, Jasper is going to produce better quality content just in seconds. It starts by using its large language model, meaning it has read a lot of the content on the internet, and it uses the best AI out there. Team acceleration, instead of waiting to gain approval from someone in a meeting or lunch, Jasper is going to be able to check for errors, make improvements in our tone of voice. Analytics and insights, this is going to be a game changer. Content created by Jasper includes product that has deep knowledge of Hilton and has considered SEO. Copilot is similar to Jasper with company knowledge. It combines the power of those LLMs with Hilton's data to provide a brand voice in the creation of content, including the Microsoft Graph and Microsoft 365. Now, the AI-assisted content, we're going to be able to get the content from all of our departments using Copilot. We can utilize it to create quality, targeted content, and we can use data from Excel to find out the sales trends or data from a board meeting that we didn't even attend to stay in alignment with all of our goals. All of us can be on the same page. This information will be easier to attain since we're working together in the same system, and it will be easier to create. Copilot also utilizes those LLMs and content to translate into over 70 languages. Team acceleration is similar to Jasper AI in that it's able to check for errors, make improvements in our own tone of voice. Analytics and insights will have the SEO analytics, return on investment, much more going to be considered. It's all similar to Jasper, but in Professor Gharib's own words, Copilot is broader and transforms work. The productivity gains are real, and Copilot in Microsoft 365 saves time and helps boost productivity and creativity. Since Hilton is worldwide, translation and turnaround costs are very important to us. We need to consider this when choosing this tool. We have an outsourced translation company right now, but we can phase out their services to a minimum and help us potentially save millions of dollars. The average translation rate, according to banyatech.com, is about 9 to 35 cents a word. While Jasper is a good tool, I will suggest Copilot as the one that we utilize. Hilton must have all departments aligning with existing workflows to stay the leader in our field and not just focusing on our communications department. Hilton already uses Microsoft products, so the addition of Copilot is going to be seamless. According to one study, investing in Copilot can provide a return on investment of 315% with a payback period of less than 6 months. My recommendation is Microsoft Copilot. It's going to save us time, boost productivity, and creativity. So let's go over the benefits. Improve productivity. It's going to help us with the creativity boost. We're going to have improvements in our communication. It's going to be a seamless transition. Of course, we're going to have that 315% expected return on investment. And we've had rave reviews all across the country for people using Copilot, all across the world, really. 77% of users say that once they started using it, they didn't want to go back. The benefits of this tool: we're going to save time and money, more communications efficiency, we're going to be better prepared for PR, translation cost savings will be huge, and of course that better ROI. We understand that when there is something new that is implemented, there will be a little bit of pushback, so we're ready for that. So concerns for this AI tool: there may be some inaccurate information because AI tools are new. They gather information on the internet, and we know not everything on the internet is accurate. So to ensure the accuracy, we're going to continue our fact-checking process and supervisory approval. So this may be a slow transition to ensure quality stays intact. Data privacy and security. So since we have access to so much information through Copilot, is our data secure? That is a good question. Copilot is built on Microsoft OpenAI service, and it runs completely within this cloud. It is safe, but we're going to have IT involved in this whole process. Now, are there going to be an over-reliance on AI? How do we ensure that employees will continue to use their critical thinking skills and not rely on AI so much? Well, we're going to be slow. We're going to have AI training, and we're going to make sure that we have tons of training for our employees. Here's our plan for the next 6 months. Information meetings, month 1. Month 2, data security training. Month 3, co-pilot training and feedback. Month 4, we're going to set some expectations with our rollout with some KPIs, key performing indicators. And month 5, we're going to prepare for launch. And month 6, let's launch Microsoft Copilot. To support employees in the transition and the implementation of Copilot, we're going to implement AI ambassadors. They're directors in the marketing, PR, communications department as well. So there are other employees that are knowledgeable about Copilot, and they're going to be there to help 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. weekdays and weekends. And they're going to be in a chat room. They'll be on a help desk hotline. You can email them, text them. They're going to be there, and we're going to make sure that everyone feels comfortable with this implementation. Some engagement strategies. We're going to have an implementation celebration on the day of kickoff. We're going to stay on top of the implementation and respond to any issues or questions and make sure we have support. Those AI ambassadors are on top of it and they're available. We're going to send out anonymous surveys to get feedback, and we're going to celebrate those small victories. We want to hear back from the employees post onboarding, and we're going to have a listening tour. So the purpose is to listen to our employees, see if there's any further feedback. We're also going to encourage employees that all feedback is considered, they're important, and we'll be offering anonymous surveys, several one-on-one meetings, larger departmental meetings before the launch. I'm putting my number up on the screen and sending it to everybody if they want to communicate with us. We know that employees are imperative to the success of the launch of Copilot. To ensure that all communications personnel know that they are important, we will send out this Outlook invite, and here's the text of it. So the talking points of these meetings, the objective, to gain feedback and address any concerns by hosting employee meetings, the core message is that this new AI tool will help all employees do their jobs more quickly and efficiently while producing an overall better product, and it will help the company save some money. So we're going to talk about Copilot, why it's been implemented, how it's improving communications for us. We want some quantitative feedback, describe the launch date, the timeline, inform the employees that anonymous surveys are going to be sent to them and they can be honest, and that there is someone they can contact and talk about this. And here are some FAQs that we expect. Why are we implementing Microsoft Copilot anyway? How will my workflow be affected? That's the number one question. And I don't have any questions now, but who do I contact if I come up with some questions after this meeting? And of course, we answer all these. These are on the website. They can access this at any time. We will also go through the latest progress that we've shown. So Microsoft Copilot, it has been recommended for use. All of our executives, our top executives and our department heads, they're all on board. And we're going to hold these departmental meetings, one-on-one meetings, anonymous surveys, and we have those AI ambassadors to address any concerns. And we have this listening tour going on to ensure that employees comfort with the transition. So we still have 3 key employees that are having some resistance and concerns to the transition. So we're going to have one-on-one meetings with them, make sure they feel comfortable, make sure that they know that their voices are heard. We're going to remember the goal of the meeting in those meetings is to gain buy-in and not take anything too personally. We're going to address the conflict directly. What exactly are they upset about? Identify that type of conflict. So it may be a process conflict or it might be something else. What exactly is the problem? Talk to the supervisor to make sure that we know what they're concerned about. We're going to organize our thoughts before we go into these meetings and be objective during the meeting. Consider everything we know about the employee and meet them at their level. Schedule the meeting, provide a comfortable place where the employees feel free to discuss their concerns. We're going to let them talk, tell us what their concerns are, and encourage active listening. Highlight areas of agreement and offer solutions, have shared goals and possible solutions, and then let's recommend a plan together. Some of those talking points, let's find out that concern. What would you like to see happen? What's troubling you about this? What ideas do you have that you think would meet everyone's needs? Of course, we gotta listen. Those nonverbal cues like nodding, eye contact, and say, I see your point. So let's note those areas of agreement and then consider some creative solutions. Each one of those 3 employees that have concerns will receive an Outlook invite text, and we want to make sure that they know that their concerns are going to be heard, and we want to talk to them to make sure that they know that they are important and we are going to talk about it. We will discuss the consequences of noncompliance. Employees need to understand that the consequences of not adopting Copilot could be a loss of competitive edge, less profits, and potential job cuts. Noncompliance could translate to job cuts if we don't stay competitive, if we don't meet our financial expectations. Ready or not, AI tools like Microsoft Copilot are essential to business in our field. And the following are references for my presentation. I hope you enjoyed this presentation for the class Communications Today, CMS 710 with Professor Linda Gharib. My name is KATIEMERCER VANSCHOOR. I really appreciate your attention. Have a great day.